Hey YouTube, this is Southern Purple One, and it's Tuesday morning, and I'm going to share with you what I'm going to do today. That will help me motivate me to get something done, because I just said I was going to do these things. So, first off, we're going to go to the other property and start getting some of the river rock. And the river rock I'm talking about is really, really small, and it's polished because of the water. So that's what we're going to get. And we're also going to do a little shooting today. We might show you some of that. And we're going to plant a couple sunflowers. We've got a lot to do today, but the reason for this video is flip-flops, little sandals, just cheap. But I want to tell you that this is made in the USA with 75% or more US parts, factory certified. So that was awesome. So I picked these up just because there's a lot of times when I have to run outside, my wife might say I need this or that, and I don't want to put my shoes on, or definitely don't want to lace on boots. So these are nice at the door. I slip them on and run my little errands. Typically I don't wear these other than just back and forth. I'm not a flip-flop guy at all. But I got to thinking when I was buying these that I remember studying history and the Viet Cong bringing supplies in. They would make sandals out of tires. Some of the tires they used were US tires, old Jeep tires. So I got on YouTube and I started looking. There's a million of them. I'm going to give you one. If you're interested, you can find 50,000, it seems like. A ton of them. And I was watching some are very simple. Some use motorcycle tires, and then they use the inner tube to put these parts on. Some are very fancy. Some look excellent. Some are almost designer, where you could probably sell them. But what I'm saying, you might not have a lot of money. You might not be able to do a lot of prepping. Look into making some. You could probably go to a motorcycle shop and definitely get free tires, junky tires, and you could start making a few just to perfect the way you can do this. Now, I don't know how, they were cutting them pretty easy, so I don't think, the steel belted will work because they got the metal in them, but I'm sure you can find. Me and Nate are going to be looking for some ourselves to try a few pairs out and see. But this would be vital in a worst case event. Especially if you only have one or two pair of shoes, you could make some of these for working in the garden, working around the house, doing a lot of things, and save your better shoes for when you need it, or for winter time when you have to have a pair of boots on. Also, you might have a lot of children and they're growing, and you might not be able to put enough shoes back for them. So that way you could easily custom make them for your kids, or really custom make them for anyone. And what I saw really didn't cost nothing. Different ways that some guys made them. Some use nails, some use no nails at all. So it's worth looking into having a pair of heavy-duty sandals, and the ones they were making would last. And if they broke, guess what? You can make another pair. One I saw, I think, said 50,000 miles, referring to the tread. And you would probably get 50,000. You might have to replace the parts on top to hold it to your feet. But the different models that I saw, some were very tight, where you could use them for hiking. Some were slip-on that you might not want to go hiking up mountains with. But some were definitely made where the straps going across were made out of the inner tube material, and they were very tight. So you could probably run and do a lot of things in them. So if you got some spare time, look into making some, look into mastering this skill. Yes, right when SHTF happens, it might not be a huge demand, but slowly after that, shoes are going to wear out, especially the modern shoes. The modern shoes that I buy a particular brand. They're like $70 to $80. Maybe I can get them for $69. But I wear them because they feel good on my feet and good on my arches. But they wear out probably 4 months of heavy work in them. They're shot. So eventually I'm going to wear out of my good ones and have to revert back to my military issued boots. I pretty much saved all my military issued boots over the years. I probably have 10 to 12 pairs of good ones left. I just don't like wearing them unless I'm needing a pair of good boots. But around the property here, I'd rather wear, these are a cross between like a boot and a sneakers. They're very comfortable for me, very light, and they work great for me, but they will wear out. So you've got some time. Look at making some sandals out of tires. Thanks for watching.